Not only were we given a new release update for episode 8, but there were also new leaks telling us everything to expect before episode 8's release. What started with what we were told was the early release of episode 8 behind the scenes, which was actually recently found by a fan of the show who was able to make a huge discovery left behind by Glitch. It turns out in secret, the fan was able to find what was said to be the next upcoming episode secretly released early on Glitch's official channel. There were 2 hidden videos in the official Amazing Digital Circus playlist earlier. They're not there now though. Maybe it's episode 8 and 9? I don't know, man. Just wanted to share this. Which went along with this image showing how the first 7 episodes of the Digital Circus in the playlist were recently thrown in, with 2 extra ones that were said to be hidden for some reason. Almost like Glitch was secretly testing their future episodes behind the scenes. But what would this discovery tell us about these future episodes, and what does it mean for episode 8? Well, before getting to our new update, we were also given new early leaks for this next episode that started with one of the most important scenes of the entire episode. A potential flashback into Jax's past that revealed Jax sitting in a car on the driver's side with a very concerned look on his face. But how do we know if this leak is legit or not, and what would it even tell us about the next episode? Well, it turns out a red car has already been teased as an important theme in episode 8, as this is exactly what we saw early in episode 8's official trailer. Only this specific car Jax is shown driving here also connects to a dark secret he's been confirmed to have. You see, in episode 7, we were shown this secret through very important flashbacks into Jax's past before he joined the circus. Only these flashbacks specifically highlighted the fact that Jax was likely driving somewhere on a particular night before something bad happened. A car accident that we have the potential to learn more about based on our early foreshadowing. Only our next early leak revealed even more towards what to expect for episode 8. A flashback of Ribbit's funeral, as this other potential image showed us exactly that. A similar looking coffin setup to what we saw in episode 2 after Kaufmo's abstraction, only this image ended up being a lot more important. You see, this same exact concept involving Ribbit having a funeral in episode 8 already ended up being teased another time. Only this time it was teased by Glitch themselves, as in their new official episode 8 trailer they released. There ended up being a specific scene that showed us that Ribbit returning actually might happen for real. The particular shot of this hot chocolate mug. But what does a hot chocolate mug have to do with Ribbit returning in the Digital Circus? Well, it turns out this same hot chocolate mug is exactly what we saw linked to Ribbit specifically in one of the previous episodes. In episode 7, after Jax went into his room, he ended up revealing a picture of Ribbit along with himself and Kaufmo, all holding this same exact hot chocolate mug from the episode 8 trailer. Only there was an additional secret about what we were shown early here that was even more important. The fact that after the release of this early scene, a fan of the Digital Circus ended up discovering something huge that many people missed. I might be delusional with this one, but is this Kaufmo? Showing how there was actually a hidden character in the corner of the screen during this hot chocolate scene that was purposefully left out. Almost like whoever it was too revealing for Glitch to show in the episode 8 trailer. But how do we know for sure that this secret character is Kaufmo? Well, it turns out Kaufmo is exactly who we ended up seeing pop up already in one of our other early leaks we were recently given behind the scenes. This leak showed a horrified looking Jax staring up at Kaufmo while he starts abstracting. Only in terms of piecing together if this Kaufmo leak was meant to be real or not, it turns out the specific layout of the image ended up matching together perfectly with another leak we were given before episode 7 came out. Only those leaks ended up being legit, actually making an appearance in the show after all. But with the same image style returning for this new episode 8 leak, there was a chance that what we were given early here actually ends up being in episode 8 after all. However, our next leaks ended up being a different story, as this first one revealed to us a potential sort of confrontation scene between Ragatha and another character. As we've already seen Ragatha in multiple different serious looking scenes throughout episode 8's trailer, so who who's actually talking to Ragatha in this new possible leak. Well, it turns out we were given more of a potential answer than you might think, as it turns out we were given this next leak that was meant to go along with this first one. As you can see, Cain appears to be the one having a serious conversation with Ragatha based on the fact that Ragatha's hair is shown to be on the right-hand corner of the image here, meaning it's likely the two images we were given were meant to go together to form a complete scene. But how do we know if these early images are meant to be legit or not? Well, it turns out we were actually given a similar scene that was already confirmed to be in episode 8 from the official episode 8 trailer. In this specific part of the trailer, we're able to see Cain pop out at Ragatha and Pomni in a way that shows us that whatever is meant to happen in this scene is meant to be somewhat serious or important. A concept that perfectly matches together with this other scene that shows us exactly that. The possible aftermath of this official scene from the trailer with Cain and Ragatha finally having their serious talk. But what was even more serious was the truth about our previously mentioned early release details for episode 8, as it turns out the secret videos released on the official Digital Circus playlist actually gave us a huge update towards what to be expecting for the episode. You see, this same sort of secret video concept has actually happened before. Only last time it was our sign that there was big news for what Digital Circus fans should be expecting. Glitch, what do you mean the Amazing Digital Circus episode 7 is hidden right now? Is it actually coming soon or something? Like what? Which went along with showing us how beforehand there was another new secret video that was privated by Glitch for some reason. Exactly what we're seeing pop up again before the release of episode 8. So what's really going on here, and what does it have to do with episode 8's release? Well, we were told how originally this sort of playlist update was likely meant to go along with the episode trailer already being finished and currently privated, which would explain why the number of videos on the Amazing Digital Circus playlist has stayed the same. Only in the case of episode 8, we were given multiple different videos rather than just one. Meaning in this case, it's likely Glitch have additionally been testing out the full episode release as well, pointing to the idea of it already being fully ready. But before episode 8 finally comes out, it turns out we were also given another huge leak towards what to be expecting. This time we were actually given an entire scene that specifically highlighted Jax in the next episode. A full audio clip that was secretly released by Jax's Spanish dub voice actor that revealed how there was meant to be a very sad moment in the episode involving Jax in some way. I repeat, Jax's Spanish voice actor posted a clip of Jax crying and coughing. OMG, we win. Only there were also a few extra details linked to this clip that revealed even more about what we should be expecting for episode 8 before its release. And I'm able to put together all these early details for you in this video right here. So for what we know about episode 8, make sure to check it out.